Number 20. We Were Soldiers, 2022. We Were Soldiers is a 2002 war movie that tells the story of the first major battle between the United States and North Vietnam, the Battle of Ia Drang, during the Vietnam War. The film follows the experiences of Lieutenant Colonel Hal Moore and his troops as they are sent into battle, and the personal sacrifices and struggles they face on the battlefield. The movie portrays the bravery and camaraderie of the soldiers, as well as the devastating human toll of war. Number 19. Pearl Harbor, 2001. Pearl Harbor is a romantic war drama film that tells the story of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, and its aftermath. The movie revolves around two best friends, Rafe and Danny, who both fall in love with the same woman, Evelyn. When World War II breaks out, Rafe volunteers to join the Royal Air Force in Britain, leaving Danny and Evelyn behind. However, Rafe is later presumed dead after his plane is shot down, and Danny and Evelyn are left to cope with their loss and the events of the Pearl Harbor attack. Number 18. Wind Talkers, 2002. Wind Talkers is a war film directed by John Woo and starring Nicolas Cage and Adam Beach. Set during World War II, the movie follows the story of Navajo code talkers who were trained to transmit coded messages using their native language. Cage plays a Marine sergeant tasked with protecting a Navajo code talker, played by Beach, as they engage in a dangerous mission in the Pacific Theater. The movie highlights the importance of these unsung heroes, who played a crucial role in the Allied victory in the war. Number 17. The Great Escape, 1963. The Great Escape is a 1963 film based on the true story of a group of Allied prisoners of war who attempted to escape from a German POW camp during World War II. Led by Steve McQueen's character, the prisoners work together to create a plan to tunnel out of the camp. The film follows their journey as they struggle to overcome numerous obstacles, including limited resources and the suspicion of their captors, to make their escape. Number 16. The Patriot, 2000. The Patriot is a historical war drama set during the American Revolutionary War, where a farmer named Benjamin Martin reluctantly joins the Continental Army after his son is killed by British soldiers. Martin and his group of rebels become instrumental in the colony's fight for independence as they wage guerrilla warfare against the British. Starring Mel Gibson and Heath Ledger, the film portrays the brutality of war and the sacrifices made by those who fought for freedom. Number 15. Glory, 1989. Glory is a historical war drama film based on the 54th Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry, one of the first African-American regiments to fight in the American Civil War. The movie depicts the struggles and discrimination that the regiment faced, along with their bravery and sacrifices in the face of battle. The film features powerful performances from Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, and Matthew Broderick, and is widely regarded as a moving tribute to the courage and heroism of Black soldiers. Number 14. Midway, 2019. Midway is a 2019 war film that chronicles the Battle of Midway, a pivotal naval battle between the United States and Japan during World War II. The film depicts the events leading up to the battle itself, and the aftermath. It features an ensemble cast that includes Ed Skrein, Patrick Wilson, Luke Evans, Woody Harrelson, and Dennis Quaid, among others. The film received mixed reviews but was praised for its stunning visual effects and realistic depiction of the battle. Number 13. Fury, 2014. Set in April 1945, Fury follows the story of a U.S. Army sergeant, played by Brad Pitt, and his five-man crew as they embark on a deadly mission behind enemy lines in a Sherman tank during the final stages of World War II. With the odds stacked against them, the crew must overcome incredible obstacles to complete their mission, even as they confront their own fears and the atrocities of war. Along the way, they discover the true meaning of heroism and sacrifice in the face of unimaginable horror. Number 12. Black Hawk Down, 2001. Black Hawk Down is a 2001 war film based on the 1993 U.S. military raid in Mogadishu, Somalia. The movie depicts the events of the Battle of Mogadishu. A group of elite U.S. soldiers were sent to capture two top lieutenants of a Somali warlord, but instead, they find themselves in a brutal 18-hour firefight with heavily armed militia forces. The film portrays the intense fighting and the heroism of the soldiers as they try to survive and complete their mission in hostile territory. Number 11. Hacksaw Ridge, 2016. Hacksaw Ridge is a 2016 war film directed by Mel Gibson and stars Andrew Garfield in the lead role. The film is based on the true story of Desmond Doss, an American pacifist combat medic during World War II. Doss is the first conscientious objector to be awarded the Medal of Honor for his heroic actions during the Battle of Okinawa. The movie portrays his journey from a conscientious objector to a war hero who saves the lives of 75 men without ever carrying a weapon. Number 10. Lawrence of Arabia, 1962. Lawrence of Arabia is a 1962 epic historical drama film that tells the story of T.E. Lawrence, a British officer during World War I who is sent to Arabia to aid in the Arab revolt against the Ottoman Empire. The film stars Peter O'Toole in the lead role and depicts Lawrence's experiences with the Arab tribes and his own personal struggles with identity and morality in the midst of war. The film won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for David Lean. Number 9. Dunkirk, 2017. Dunkirk is a war film directed by Christopher Nolan that depicts the evacuation of Allied soldiers from the beaches of Dunkirk, France during World War II. The film follows the perspectives of 3 different characters: a young British private who tries to escape from the beach, a civilian who sails his small boat to help with the rescue, and a Spitfire pilot who provides air support for the operation. With its immersive and intense action sequences, Dunkirk is a gripping portrayal of the bravery and resilience of soldiers and civilians. Number 8. The Bridge on the River Kwai, 1957. Set in a Japanese POW camp during World War II, The Bridge on the River Kwai follows the story of British prisoners who are forced to build a bridge for their captors. The film explores themes of pride, duty, and collaboration as the commanding officer of the prisoners becomes obsessed with building a bridge that will impress his captors, while a group of saboteurs attempts to destroy it. With powerful performances and stunning visuals, The Bridge on the River Kwai is a timeless classic. Number 7. Platoon, 1986. Platoon is a war drama film that follows a young soldier named Chris Taylor, played by Charlie Sheen, who arrives in Vietnam in 1967. He quickly realizes that the war is not what he thought it would be and struggles to find his place among the soldiers in his platoon. As he witnesses the atrocities committed by both the enemy and his fellow soldiers, he becomes disillusioned with the war and must confront the moral dilemmas that arise from his experiences. The film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1987. Number 6. Das Boot, 1981. Das Boot is a German war film directed by Wolfgang Petersen. The movie takes place during World War II and follows the crew of a German U-boat as they embark on a dangerous mission to sink Allied ships. The film portrays the claustrophobic and dangerous conditions of life aboard a U-boat, as well as the mental and physical toll that war takes on the crew. Number 5. Full Metal Jacket, 1987. Full Metal Jacket is a war film directed by Stanley Kubrick. The movie follows a platoon of U.S. Marines through their training and then into combat during the Vietnam War. The first half of the film depicts the brutal and dehumanizing boot camp training, while the second half shows the soldiers in Vietnam struggling with the reality of war and the psychological toll it takes on them. Number 4. Apocalypse Now, 1979. Apocalypse Now is a war epic directed by Francis Ford Coppola, loosely based on Joseph Conrad's novella Heart of Darkness. The film follows Captain Willard, played by Martin Sheen, where he was sent on a secret mission to assassinate Colonel Kurtz, played by Marlon Brando. He is a renegade special forces officer who has gone rogue in the jungles of Cambodia. Along the way, Willard witnesses the horrors of war and descends into madness himself. The film is known for its powerful performances, surreal imagery, and exploration of the human psyche during wartime. Number 3. The Thin Red Line, 1998. The Thin Red Line is a war drama film directed by Terrence Malick, based on the novel of the same name by James Jones. The film follows a group of soldiers from the United States Army's C Company during World War II as they prepare for a battle against the Japanese Army in the Pacific. The movie explores themes of nature, war, and the human condition, with a large ensemble cast that includes Sean Penn, Jim Caviezel, and Nick Nolte. The film was critically acclaimed for its cinematography, performances, and philosophical depth. Number 2. Schindler's List, 1993. Schindler's List is a historical drama directed by Steven Spielberg, based on the true story of Oskar Schindler, a German industrialist who saved the lives of more than 1,000 Jewish refugees during the Holocaust. The film stars Liam Neeson as Schindler and Ben Kingsley as his Jewish accountant, Itzhak Stern. The film is known for its powerful portrayal of the atrocities committed during the Holocaust and has been praised for its direction, screenplay, and performances. It won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. Number 1. Saving Private Ryan, 1998. Saving Private Ryan is a World War II epic directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Hanks, Matt Damon, and Edward Burns. The movie follows a group of soldiers who are sent on a mission to find and retrieve Private James Francis Ryan, whose 3 brothers were killed in action. The film is known for its realistic portrayal of the Normandy landing and the violence of war, and has been praised for its performances, direction, and cinematography.